That's an eternity of basketball ahead of us. Another beautiful steal, perpetrated by Todd White. The action continues. A let's go situation here. Alexei Deacon going up against a double team. Jeffrey Moore has perfect access to the bucket. Watch yourself on that normal replay of that last bit of action was Juan Fernandez actually wanting to dish off the against Master Jaworski. We're crossing the twilight zone. That's an eternity of basketball ahead of us.
At San Miguel, we believe in the Filipinos' potential to rise to our greatest challenges and support our collective aspirations for a better world. Malasakit is part of everything we do. We uplift the lives of generations of Filipinos. We are building a better world. Today, our efforts are focused on building a more resilient and globally competitive Philippines. For us, this means a nation with the necessary infrastructure to thrive in the global economy. A nation that enjoys energy security and food security. One that can attract the kind of investment that will create support projects that will generate economic vitality. A nation where prosperity is widely shared. We focus on industries on which the country's future depends, and we work to balance economic development with sustainability. This means protecting our natural resources and creating strong, cohesive communities where every Filipino has equal access to a better future. This means forging ahead with projects that will transform the Philippine economy and, more importantly, our communities.
I believe that San Miguel has the capability and heart to do it. The lesson we learned from the past offers so much potential for the present. They shape our sense of what's possible.
At San Miguel, our ambition comes from the hope of leaving a world that will be better for our children than the one we found. San Miguel Corporation, your world made better.
This is an eternity of basketball. We are powered by San Miguel Corporation, and of course, we're part of the Globally Ballin Network. Check out the YouTube channel of Globally Ballin. These are the top episodes, most trending for our AEOB shows. Which one's your favorite? Keep watching. Watch and listen to us on Spotify. If you like our show, give us some love and rate us with a 5-star rating on Spotify. And Benji Paras is still at number 1. He's still uncatchable. If you want your episode to rise above Benji Paras, just make a comment there. If it does eventually beat Benji Paras, we will hold a raffle for anyone who commented on that episode. These are the top 8 episodes so far. Benji, tapos si Pido is on the rise, and all those other guys over there, JV, Alan, etc. GloballyBallin.com, original articles, audio, and video projects. Check out the Globally Ballin Network. I'm Charlie Cuna, together with Sid Ventura and Jay Mercado, fresh off an 88th birthday party of Dante Silverio last night. Yeah. We're awake today. And our guest today is with us from Jersey. Played for De La Salle University, also played for Ginebra, hindi pa Barangay Ginebra nun. And for Shell, it's a nice story. If you look at the photos, parang you're gonna get brought back in time, sobra, and we hope to hear all the stories. Let's bring him in, diba? His name is Anthony Poblador. So they call him Tony because of Anthony, but he's actually Toby. And there's a story behind that as well, why he's Toby. Exactly. So welcome to the show, Toby. Finally, we have you.
Oh, glad to be here. I mean, it's a pleasure. I mean, so happy na you guys set up this segment. You know.
Thank you so much. So we're gonna dive right into it. But I know you're about 6'5", 6'6". So normally when you're that tall in the Philippines, you're gonna play basketball. But how did you really start in basketball back in Davao?
Actually, I'm even though I was in high school at the Ateneo, we never had a varsity team. But ako
Okay.
yung tipong I would play in the neighborhood, played in the subdivisions, but I knew I had the talent. So of course, and then finally, luck came in when I remember his name, Mr. Bobby Leonor. He's a very good friend of Boss Danding Coangco.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember that one time he approached me and he had a team, or I'm sure I remember Bomberos de Davao. I mean, they're like way older than me. He asked me to be part of the lineup. So I mean, I showed my talents, and he told me one time, "Do you want to try your luck to go to the Philippines in LaSalle?" I said, "Oh, I said that seems impossible." So you never know. You know, you might be your talent might fit in the team. So fast forward, within a month's time, he said, "Hey, I have your plane ticket. If you want to try, you're heading to
To Manila.
Manila." But actually,
Oo.
my
Paano
dad,
yun? You're just, wala man lang varsity team yung Ateneo de Davao. So, doon ka nga sa mga parang liga-liga dyan, kaya ka na-discover. They saw you playing in all these different leagues in Davao.
yeah, and then of course, you must somehow, I would consider myself pretty late bloomer, but I know I have the talent because for my height, I could run, I could jump. I mean, it's like I love basketball because I tell you, the only time I'll be at home is like kung sleeping time na. But I love to play around. I mean, it's basketball was really my passion that time at a young age during my teen years. So I mean, that was a very nice story when I landed in LaSalle. Because actually my first passion before was to follow the footstep of my dad who was in medicine. So gusto ko maging doktor.
Hmm.
So I mean,
Wait lang, Toby, may bumabati pala sa'yo. He's been looking daw for you.
oh,
Can we show that? Yeah, si Daddy Goose,
oh
Andy
my
de Guzman.
goodness. There you go. Hey, Andy, kamusta na? Oh my goodness. I think si Andy yata if I'm not mistaken, nasa Canada yata.
Canada.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, in
yes.
Canada.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Canada. And, tsaka susunod na si Andy, magiging guest din natin yan eventually. Di ba, Andy? Ayaw pa rin mag-guest eh.
Ayaw pa rin, pero laging nanonood.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Thank
good.
you,
Parang,
thank you for
parang
the
si Aldo.
support.
I hope you're doing well. I know you're meron kang basketball team dyan sa Canada, right?
Yep, tama. He's running a clinic and he recruits players also who might want to come to the Philippines. So, yun,
No.
ayan yung
Good.
sabi niya. Oh. Yan ang follow-up niya.
Oh, yeah.
Oyot, love you, bro. Oh, di ba?
Love you too,
Lots of
bro.
love. There's lots of love going on in this show whenever we have it every week.
Oh, I love that, guys.
So high school, when you na-discover ka nga to go to Manila, how tall were you already?
I was probably like 6'3".
6'3" na. Oh, yung pwede talaga. Kasi that
6'2",
time, malaki na
6'3".
talaga yun.
And
Yeah.
then,
Toby, pero you said your passion was really basketball in high school, no? Who were your idols na nun? Both, in the
that time
PBA or maybe the NBA then?
I would say during that time, of course, Simon Fernandez.
Mhm.
I mean, I would tell you, I would even go for Toyota. That was my favorite team.
Mhm.
I mean, see, Coach Jaworski was already one I'm looking up to. Oh wow. So, kasi he has the capability to ignite the crowd during that time. Kasi Toyota. I know that karamihan ng family members ko were going for Crispa, but I said dito ako sa Toyota. Because it seems like gusto ko lang yung mga players nila.
Oh, syempre, may Don Ramon, may Big J pa.
Oo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Another one, isa pa bumabati sa'yo. Oh. Maayo buntag by Toby. Oh. Ponky.
Oh my gosh, Ponky! Kumusta na? Oh my God, I think Ponky is in the West Coast, I think,
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Hindi nakauwi si Ponky para sa players reunion couple of weeks ago eh. Sabi ni Woodrow Ballin, darating siya. Hindi pala. Ponky, hindi ka raw pinayagan, sabi ni Woodrow. pero sa NBA ba, Toby, did you have anybody you looked up to already as a
Well,
player?
I mean, honestly, of course, the Michael Jordan was like what my most favorite kasi nandito na ako sa New York noon. And then, well, I mean, sa mga centers naman yan, si Akeem Olajuwon, you know. I mean, of course, Mr. Powerful guy, si Shaquille O'Neal, parang si Benji maglaro yun. So, Shaquille O'Neal. So, I mean, always number one, si Michael Jordan sa akin.
Okay.
You know?
But prior to that,
So-
Toby, when you were still in high school, did you follow the NBA?
Oh, you know what? Yes and no. Kasi alam mo naman nung time namin, we had one television at the time. And then I would probably just watch in the Sports Weekly. I remember bihira lang kami mag-subscribe. But, really? So, sabi ko sila to. I don't know kung that time was may Larry Bird na o sila Robert Patton.
Yeah.
Time, yeah.
Yes.
Celtics to. Celtics ka. No?
Celtics at that time. Celtics. So, I like Celtics. But of course, eventually, the later part, Chicago Bulls.
Yun!
Si Jay naman ang Bulls fan dito. Celtics fan ako eh.
Oh, there you go.
Si Charlie, di ko alam kung anong. I don't know Charlie's team eh. Parang,
Grabe ka. I'm a Laker fan, through and through.
Oh, yeah. Meron akong hot tea with black pepper. Alam mo naman medyo maginaw dito ngayon. It's like, I would say the equivalent there is like 10 degrees yata dyan sa inyo.
Malamig na, okay October na kasi. Yeah. Yes. I've been in New York, Jersey in October. It gets really nice the weather.
Same.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
No, I think it's time, guys. No, we should go right into the time capsule already.
Mm-hmm.
We prepared. Sid prepared some photos that we can go through and discuss while we're going through your story. So let's enter the time capsule, Carla. There you go. There, no, that's that. Kasi you mentioned that. So na-recruit ka nga sa Manila, and before you knew it, you had a ticket, and you were in Manila already. And I think this is one of the first, early in your Manila stint. No? This is
Right. Mm-hmm.
There you are, sa may gitna. Katabi mo si Ives Digna Dice dyan sa may gitna.
Yeah, actually, I came in. I was one of the on the later part kasi itong iba sila. I think kung nandyan si Jong, Chico.
Yeah, he's down. Yeah, so
Nandyan si France, si France. Yep. I mean, I always look up to them kasi although they're like a couple of years ahead of me, pero sabi ko, wow, malakas na team to. And then I knew right away. Thank God, I'm just lucky to be part of the cream of the crop, in the beginning.
Kasi ang lakas talaga ng team na ito. These were the guys being groomed for the NCC training
Yeah.
pool.
Pero wala hindi to a UAAP team It was wala. I mean, Lasal was in between leagues noon, di ba?
I think I heard about that big controversy na they were kicked out because nagkaroon ng gulo with against Letran ba yun?
Yes.
Yep, and LaSalle was not part of any major, tournament that time or league, So, I mean, and then eventually, of course, wala na ako nun sa LaSalle, when they joined UAP. But it was a wonderful thing because, I mean, I miss those crowd. I mean, Boss Danding was like our father, our godfather. So I mean, we all live like happy family in one big place behind LaSalle. It became also the house for the Northern Cement, of course.
Right.
And speaking of Northern Cement, your former teammate is greeting you right now.
Yep.
Oh, Mario Buntag din daw.
Al Solis.
Oh, Al. Oh man, Al. God bless you, man, because Al has such a wonderful, I like his faith. So one time we connected sa Facebook. Yep, that's a good thing.
Yeah. He was just with us. We just saw him a couple of weeks ago. He was here.
Oh yeah, I mean, Al is a cool guy, Even before I know this guy will never change,
Can we go through this roster lang, Toby?
Yeah. Do you remember the teammates? Can you name them?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yes. Let's go from the bottom.
Okay, the one who defeated Jong Chico, and then Juntan, then Dante Sapalo, then Alo Zurin, Franz Pumaren. I'm not sure if that's Derek, the brother.
Derek yan. That's Derek. Yeah.
Derek and yung mga nakatayo, of course, towards the right side, si Coach Ron Jacobs. And then Richard Mendoza was part of that
Correct.
1982 yata. And again, the champions, they won against China. And then,
Yes, yes.
yep, and then the guy there with the dark shirt is actually we call him Boss Henry, is the younger brother of
Of Danding, yeah.
Arnel Manosca. Oh, the rest. There's Naning Valenciano there, Ives, myself, Alex Arañez, and then Rosilio Miguel, and then Coach Pilo Pumaren, and the other tall guy there, I think is
Di ba si Copada yan?
yep, he's now based in Canada.
John Copada. So Sinisa, I'm sure Jay is very curious because Jay always asks about this. Dante Sapalo and John Copada.
Yep.
Two of the premier big men at the time. But they were gone right away. They stopped playing basketball. They left.
Yeah.
What happened? Do you remember? What do you remember about these two guys?
I mean, with John Copada, it's a little bit unique situation kasi I know when I watch him play, practice, he has the talent. He was very athletic. For some reason, alam mo naman na ang buhay ng tao, it's like depends on what the choices that you go through, right? I see him in practice sometimes. Sabay-sabay kami practice doon sa Northern Cement, but for some reason, it's like more the yung personal profile ng tao. Why we're not able to withstand or he stayed long. Si Dante Sapalo naman, he has all the talent, and I think we came from Davao. Yeah, very athletic. For some reason, I guess it's a calling. Well, he hanggang Lasal siya, and then and then Northern Cement. But I'm sure I'm not if he had goals of joining the FIBA, the pro. So it depends. It's a personal choice ng about individual. I mean, to be honest with you, there are lots of basketball players mas magaling pa sa akin na we didn't go to the PBA,
Tama. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Di ba iba? Fate took them somewhere else, di ba? Ganun
Yeah.
talaga.
Yep.
Yeah. So this was a champion team actually sa PABL ito. Inaugural ng PABL ito.
1983. Ah.
Diba?
Yeah. I think there was a moment I would remember that. Flying Camels of Taiwan. Oh my goodness, they're so good. One of the best commercial teams that time, and then it was an exhibition game. Sabi natin ni Boss Dan, di ko doon. I mean, he gave us a bet. If you guys beat them, may prize kayo. And that team, even I remember they played several exhibition games in the Philippines. They even beat some of the PBA teams.
Yeah.
So, well, ang wala rito sa picture, as a matter of fact, we used to have, Willie Pearson, Jeff Moore, remember? Si Ricardo Brown.
Correct.
Of course, they were enrolled in LaSalle also. So, lineup.
Toby, what year was this? Is this 83, 84?
I would say, around that time, 83, 83, 84, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm quite curious, no? I've always been fascinated about this particular, yung pool na to, no? Kasi parang preparation for the national team to. Ano bang selection process dyan?
Well, it's pretty stringent because maraming tryouts. Of course, there will always be recommendations, si ganito. And then, but the training was really ongoing kasi mahusay yung training ni Coach Ron Jacobs. And they have such a fantastic, coaching team from Coach Pilo Pumaren and everyone. So, it's not like you can just try out. Of course, it's like by word of mouth, my recommendation. But again, they know how to build up the team. It's like basically they know which position needs this type of player or whatever. I tell you, it's highly diversified. They're well organized. I was thinking like this is like if I look back 30, 40 years ago, man, you know what? The process of building the team was really unique. Kasi, one player will be gone or two players. Pwedeng palitan pa ng iba. But again, but the turnover was not high. It's like we stuck together like a family, and then I cannot even compare to my PBA days.
Right. Toby, curious ako because you said you didn't play organized ball in high school sa atin the Davao, and then suddenly you were thrust into this not just any system, but the system of Ron Jacobs.
Oh, yeah.
So how big of an adjustment was that for you?
Oh man, that was like, I'm not saying it's like a culture shock, because I was thinking like, okay, I have a round trip ticket, I can always go back. So I mean, but like, again, myself was like, I'm always a go-getter. Sabi ko, hey, you know what? That time I would remember I was like probably 165, 160 pounds. I was skinny. So I said, but you know, there was nothing in my mind that will tell me, oh, bahala na. You know, I didn't have that negative thoughts. Sabi ko, bakbakan to, patayan to. When I came to practice, oh my goodness, like they were practicing in the LaSalle gym. I said, ang ingay, siguro you're talking about 20, 30, 40 balls. Ang dami. Tududung, kanya-kanya. Nandun na sila Chip Engelan, sila Jeff Mono that time. So, I mean, nailang ako, pero sabi ko, hey, there's nothing to lose. I gotta show something here. So at least, you know, I could be part of the team. So 2, 3, 4 weeks later, tumawag ko sa father ko. In fact, when I left Davao, my father was not home. He knew that day or that couple of days. Sabi ko, Dad, I'll be leaving for Manila sa Lasal. Parang try out daw. Okay, akala niya nagbibirula ako. Sabi niya, okay, not a serious thought. Tumawag ako after 2 weeks, 4 weeks. Of course, sabi ko, Dad, you know what? Can you mail me my stuff here, everything? Nandito na ako sa Lasal. I'm all set. Oh, really? He was happy, you know? And then, although, of course, your thoughts ko rin, nasa Lasal ako, I have to really like take advantage, of course, like of my education. Sabi ko, wow, a good sports team, and at the same time, you know, good quality education. So, yun ang laging nasa isip ko from day one.
That can't be John Copada pala, because John Copada played for, if I'm not mistaken, UMSPSBA.
I think it was at San Beda also, or Letran?
San Beda High School, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Si Raymond Lacson, no? Si Raymond Lacson daw yung pinakamatangkad dyan.
Ayun, tama.
He's about 6'9". Yep.
Yeah, at that time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Siya yung una eh. He's one of the first guys na ganyang kalalaki. Pero hindi rin nag-pan out eh. Diba?
Yes, that's right.
Nakasa yun. But galing nung photo when I saw this na. Sabi ko, wow, it would be great to show it on the show. But look at the next. Let's go to the next photo, Carla. Let's check it out. I think it's still a De La Salle.
Oh, there you go.
There you are on the right side. May action shot ka.
Yes, Wilton Rojas.
Wilton Rojas naman.
Yeah, he was part of the national team. Si Wilton is now based in Negros yata. Yep, exactly. Now si Richard Mendoza was cool, the quiet guy. He was the one who picked me up from the airport when I landed in Manila. So the one on the far right at the back. Yeah, but I don't know. You know what? Honestly, after the team, like everyone went its own way to the pro. I don't know. Si Richard biglang nawala na lang. But
Oo nga. Hindi na nga siya tumuloy after the NCC thing.
Hindi na nag-PBA.
Di ba? Si Richard, that's right.
In
fact, it's the other Mendoza na nag-PBA, si Anthony, di ba?
Yeah, right. I mean, I can't say of all our crazy days we had together. So,
nagsama. What you're talking about?
I know.
Saka mo yung mga forma talaga, yung mga masisikip na t-shirt.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh my goodness.
There's Coach Jho, by the way. Our condolences to Coach Jho.
Condolences.
His mother passed away just a couple of days ago.
Oh, real? Wow. My deepest sympathy pala. Wow.
Family.
I remember the name Wilton Rojas. I don't remember Leo Suntay. Was he a player?
No, that's him. Yeah, exactly. That's beside Richard Mendoza. Yeah.
Hindi ko maalala yung Leo Suntay. But the rest, kilala natin yan.
Ano ni Anthony yan? Kasi Lasal din si Anthony, di ba?
Yeah.
Kamag-anak ni Anthony Suntay siguro yan.
Yes, probably. Yeah.
Hindi lang makita sinong kalaban sa kanan. No? Hindi makita yung sinong kalaban sa kanan.
Oh, I see.
So, were you nag-abot kay ni Ricardo Brown sa Lasal?
Oh yeah, I mean, there are times we practice together. Okay. Another one is like Chip Engelan.
Of course, yeah.
Gagaling sabay talaga, ibang klase, and then no one expects na. I think right now he's the shooting coach of what the
OKC yata.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Champion,
time.
OKC.
OKC, wow, sabi ko, that time talagang matindi. Talagang sa practice, masisipag naman yan. Yep.
Oh, di ba? Naglalabasan yung mga knowledge si Bertie. He thinks Wilton Ross played for UE before transferring to
That's true.
BLS.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, di ba?
Tama.
And of course, you're wearing your stain knit t-shirts.
Oh,
Back in the day, yun yung mga ganun
Pero
yung
alam
mga
ko
style
stay
na
knit,
ganun.
one word without a K. Diba?
Okay. Pero galing diba? Tinan mo yung mga Japorms talaga early 80s, mid 80s ganun. And then Derek nga was still a player, no? He wasn't
Of course.
Yeah.
he wasn't a coach yet. He had
tingnan mo
not
naman yung mga
committed to
hair, yung mga hairstyle
Oh.
namin dati, pahabaan, ano?
Oh,
At
saka sa
hati
gitna yung hati. Sa gitna yung hati.
That's right. Sige,
At Chupoy.
Oo. Diba? Nakakatuwa. But then also hand in hand, you're playing for LaSalle in various tournaments, no? Not UAAP. And then eventually, you have a PABL career. Diba? Parang that's the natural progression yan, di ba?
You know what? That's a nice story to start because I was probably in my third year in LaSalle, and then I'm trying to remember. That was because something so nice if you could remember. And then the Pure Foods team, the first ever Pure Foods team, was established in the PABL. Ang goal noon was eventually they'll move on to the PBA. So I was one of those recruited to be part of the team. And it's funny because I was the only LaSalle player and most of them are from Ateneo. So
Yeah.
it was
Tot
Coach
Reyes
Jho Reyes, pagkatapos I remember si Mr. Rene Buain was the president, and si Scott Punsalan was the team manager. So I mean, it was a nice experience to start with kasi I think naging third place kagad kami when we joined the PABL. That was a very competitive time. So ako yung isa doon sa center. So it was fun kasi I mean I played against my buddies. Sila Ibres, they were playing in Magnolia. I don't know from in the other teams.
I think the next photo is a Pure Foods team photo. Let's check.
Yun.
Ayan.
Yeah, these are some of
Ayun.
the Pure Foods guys. One of those.
Yes.
Si Toby sa top left.
Yep.
Pero ano to parang this is a combination of a couple of teams, diba? Hindi naman kasi Pure Foods sila Benji.
Sponsor
Pero
lang.
parang sponsor ang Pure Foods for the team, diba? Parang ganun.
Oh yeah. That's right. I remember. Yes, that's right.
Jerry
Wow.
didn't play for Pure Foods also in the PABL.
Yeah.
Jerry was Magnolia, diba?
Benji was
Era
Philip.
Magnolia.
Oh yeah.
Benji was Philip.
Joey Guanyo. Yeah.
Phillips din yan. Oh.
Si Ronnie was Eco.
Ronnie was Eco, that's right. Zaldi was RFM. Zaldi Relubit RFM, di ba? So iba-iba kayo. This is a combination, no?
Oh, I
Hindi ko
see.
makilala kasi nung iba. Sino tong ibang mga players? Di ko nga makilala. Joel Santos ba yung nasa harap katabi?
Oh yeah, the one in the middle, beside Jho Reyes.
Okay.
Exactly. And then si Ruel Gomez was that's on the right side of the field. Yep. Who played for us.
wow.
Yes, that's right. Si Ruel Gomez nga yan. Sino yung nasa left ni Chot?
I think that's Bobby Jose. I think so. If I'm not
Obviously ba yan?
mistaken.
I know the pinaka sa kanan si si Unera, di ba?
Yes.
Manera.
Yes. I would say it looks like for me Bobby Jose.
Yung nasa pinakagitna is that Jolas?
No, which one? Gitna sa baba? No, si Joel Santos nga.
Joel Santos.
Joel Santos pala. Okay.
Joel Santos, Joel
Yep.
Santos.
Yep.
And then, Romel Gomez. Okay.
Did he play for? I think. I'm not sure. Great Taste something.
Great taste. Yes, Joel Santos.
Pero nakalagay sa caption nga, the RP squad was sponsored by Pure Foods for the SEA Games. But now they're sponsored by Elizalde naman. So
okay.
This is a transition to another tournament ito after SEA Games. So,
Right.
ang dami. Kasi parang pool din eh. Ang dami. That's more. That's obviously more than 12 players.
Wow. That's nice to see this photo. Oh wow, exciting.
Yung katabi ni Boying Martelino, is that Mon Bernabe? No? Tama.
Yes, Mon Bernabe. That's Mon Bernabe.
Yan. Oh.
Mon Bernabe. Yeah.
Oh.
The assistant of Jolie pa.
Yeah. That's right. And then upper right, I think was
Behind him is Nelson. Is that Nelson ba? Behind
Nelson
Mon
nasa ito, sa likod ni Boying Martelino at ni
Yes,
Mon Bernabe.
correct. Oo.
Right. And then,
And Jho Jho Villapando is the one beside Joey Guan.
Joey Guanyo.
yes.
Yeah.
And then,
Yung nakaupo sa harap ni Mon Bernabe, di ba si Bong Ramos yan?
yeah, Bong Ramos. Yeah, he's from
Oo nga, no?
Coach Bong Ramos yan eh.
Bong Ramos. Yeah. I think, di ba si Magsanok yung nakatayo sa right side?
Yeah.
Sa kanan.
Sabi ni Joey Guanyo.
Yung hindi ko kilala dito are the guys beside you. Toby. Who are
Okay.
the guys from...
Oh, you know what? I'll tell you.
store.
Yung sa right side ko, I forgot his name. Sorry about that. But yung sumunod si Django Rivera.
Si Django ba yan?
Django?
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like
yan?
Django Rivera. Yeah.
No?
Okay.
Ano? Hindi ba simulong yan?
Orellosa.
Orellosa ba yan?
Parang
hindi.
You know what?
Parang hindi.
Parang hindi.
What do our fans say? Sino yun?
Oh, what do the followers say? Who do you think these guys are? And then who's the small guy? Sino yung nakaganon din, naka-fold din yung arms?
Django Rivera yan eh. Di ba?
Si Jack.
Django.
Sino nasa gitna yung dalawa?
Can't be Django kasi 90s na si Django eh.
Hindi si Django yan, no? Hindi.
Yeah, this is 87.
So sino kaya yan? At saka sino nasa gitna ninyong dalawa? The one over your shoulder.
You know what? If I remember, Ledesma ba? I think, I'm not sure what college did he play for. Oh, man, you know what?
Okay. Here's a cast of Ruel Gomez, Hil Unera, Alex Vera,
Yes.
Alex Vera, Rabbi Toma Cruz, Manny Elisida, and Jaco Damon. Yes.
Oh,
And
wow.
Those names.
Yeah, I know. Jaco Damon, di ba?
Oh, Jacob
Jake,
Damon.
right.
Ang galing.
Si Manny Elucida ba yung isa dyan? Okay. Nakilala natin niya sa birthday ni Philip Cesar, di ba, Sid?
Yeah. He was there last year. Birthday ni,
Nandiyan ba si Manny? Okay, I'm trying to figure. Okay, baka, no? Okay, I don't.
Then the smaller guy besides Zaddy Realubit, no, yung medyo yung one arm lang niya nakikita.
Yeah.
Bakit kaya wala si Jolie pa dito? No wondering.
you know
One Bernabe is there. Pero wala si... Kasi Jolie pa was the coach of the national team nun eh. 87, di ba?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, he was.
Bakit kaya wala siya? Pero Mon Bernabe, his assistant, is there. Bakit wala si Jolas? I'm wondering also.
Oh,
Kasi
no.
Jerry is there. Benji and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake Kodamon from NCBA, sabi niya.
Right.
Interesting.
NCAA, yeah.
But Pure Foods, you were with Pure Foods for
Yeah.
a few years. A few years ka naglaro.
I think the next photo is yun. Totoo na yun. Yung next photo, I think.
Let's go to the next
Yeah.
photo.
I see.
87. So 87 na to.
87.
Medyo matagal ka na sa Manila. Mga 4 years ka na lang sa Manila.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, si Orullosa nandiyan, Mulong Orullosa is there, si Manny Elucida, Rabbi Toma Cruz, and beside me on my right is Joel Santos. Yeah, and then seated, the first one on the left, Ruel Gomez, Hilonera, Bong Ramos. Oh man, sino kaya tong isa? I mean,
Yeah, who's the fourth guy?
kaya nga, I mean, pasensya na kung di ko maalala yung name, pero I mean, I know these guys. There's Coach Chot Reyes on the right side. Yung left side, dito na kayo, si Nino Cinco. He's a very good trainer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's Ding Panganiban. Ding Panganiban is the...
Oh, yeah.
Team manager.
Tapos after Joel Santos, Toby Poblador, Rabay Toma Cruz, sino naman yung nakabigote?
Si Manny Lucida.
That's Manny Lucida, okay. And
There
then,
you go.
And then the next guy.
Si Mulong Orellosa.
Si Mulong ba yan? No, yung
Teka.
second from the right si Mulong. Second from the right, di ba? Then there's someone, and then
You know what?
Mulong.
I forgot.
Hindi natin man-name, no? Nakakatawa. So
Probably.
the guy beside Chot, he's also in the other photo, hindi rin natin.
Probably.
sabihin,
Mukhang Mulong nga. O nga. Yeah. Looks like. Yep.
Sino nga fiercest rival nyo dito, Toby?
Swift.
Swift, siyempre.
Corporate.
Corporate.
Oh my goodness.
the hot dogs.
Sige, kaya kung it was a big crowd drawer kasi okay, parang food companies and then kabila, although of course si Joey Concepcion is from Rizal and then he owns the team, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean it was fun, you know.
And they had Cap, di ba?
Huh?
Yeah, si
Had Alvin.
Patrimonio. Yeah, Patrimonio.
Right.
Among others, no? Malalakas.
Among
Din yung, we
others.
had that photo ng Swift that time. Malakas din yung team na yun. Sila Zaldi,
Oo.
Realubit, ganyan, di ba?
Oh, yeah.
Talagang bakbakan yun.
Si, ano,
But by this
Oh,
time, Toby, you had played in Manila under Ron Jacobs for several years na, and then now nasa Pure Foods ka. Ano yung role mo dito? I mean, were you babad na babad ka ba rito? And then sino yung
oh yeah. I was pretty much on. I had a good playing time that time, and then I was one of the longest ones. I'm not sure, guys. I'll just tell you the story. That's why this reminds me. I feel like my heart belongs to this team because first of all, may ginawa akong. I mean, I have to tell people because that time lumabas pa kami ng after curfew hours. Nako, kami ni Joel Santos, lumabas kami. And then we had a game the following day. And the Pure Foods gave us a place to stay. I remember that was in Film Life or sa isang magandang village. Yup. And then lumabas kami yung just have fun, you know. Naku, may nag-check pala doon sa kwarto. Sabi, wala si Toby Poblador, wala sila Joel to, wala dito ah. Naku, the following day, I just found out, di kami ginamit. And then, like breaking the whole rules. And then, I think kalaban namin yung ESQ. Something like that.
Okay.
We lost, pero nakonsensya ako kasi hindi ako pinabihis eh. Oh my gosh, I was like, I would say maybe not allowed to play. So at least 2 weeks, nalulungkot ako. I stayed with my aunt sa Paranaque. Sabi ko, oh my gosh, don't tell me my basketball is over. So, I mean, I feel like, oh man, I mean, nahiya ako kay Boss Rene Buhain, kay Coach Chot. And then one time I said, nagdasal na lang ako. And then I wrote a letter just to really apologize. Pinahan-carry ko, sabi, pakidala sa Pure Foods Management na, I mean, I'm just sorry about blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh, you know what? And then I got a call from assistant yata ni ng owner. Sabi niya, can you have Toby come to the game? And then I remember when I came into sa dugout ng Rizal Coliseum, parang sinabi siya akin, hey, welcome back, my prodigal son. Oh my gosh. Sabi ko, I'm so happy na. Oh, of course, I'm really part of the team. So, I mean, it was so teary, nakakayak that time. But I said, oh, this is where I belong.
Nakalaro ka na. Pinalaro ka na.
Oo.
Teka. Toby, dali, interesado lang ako. Sobrang guilty mo eh. Saan side ka ba ng West Avenue lumabas? Papuntang North Ensa o papuntang Macho?
Alam mo,
Hindi niya aminin yan, pare.
I can only describe there's a nice big building there, nandun yung fun.
Okay. Where the fun begins. Okay, sige. Yun na yun.
Kaya pala guilty.
Alam na natin yun kung saan sila pumunta.
Lalo sa QC, yan, familiar haunts yan.
At saka,
2 weeks, pare. 2 weeks hindi siya pinalaro, pucha.
I mean,
isipin mo yun.
Naidyaryo pa.
Ha?
Naidyaryo kami noon eh. Ako, sabi ko, oh my goodness, like, has to do with like, yung mga house rules or something like that. So, wow. Nahiya nga ako eh. You know?
Ang tanong ko, what kind of security does this player supporters have na nakatakas kayong
sa loob na subdivision.
Diba?
Oo, sa subdivision.
Nakatakas kayo, di ba? Parang...
Hindi, tsaka ating mama nakatakas, di ba? 6'6", di ba?
Two tall guys, di ba?
Alam ko nag-check yung aming like a custodian guy. And then they found out, wala iba dito Nabukasan nalaman ng management. Oh my goodness.
May comment si Bertie, hindi ko napapakita sa screen.
Ganun ba?
Pero may comment si Ponky Alolor. Si Ray Incerto daw ba yung isa dyan?
Yeah, pwede. Ray Incerto. Yup.
Di ba? Yan yung team na yan. Kaya malakas din ang Pure Foods talaga. And then yun na nga, prelude to the PBA team which eventually became a champion team. No?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I I also attribute it to Coach Chot. I mean, that time, I have so much high respects for him kasi na-remember ko yung naging coach siya ng Pure Foods. I was happy because although during that time, La Salle and Ateneo will play exhibition games. So, naglalaro pa siya doon sa Ateneo. So, it's either pupunta kami ng Ateneo, they will come to La Salle. Alam mo naman yung dalawa yung bakbakan, di ba? So, I remember that time, naabutan ko pa siya. He was the point guard for Ateneo. I mean, this last year yata niya. And then eventually, oh, wow, nandito yung Pure Foods. And I found out na si Coach Chot pala magko-coach. And then, so I felt comfortable. At saka, I mean, they welcome me in Pure Foods with open arms, like they were really eyeing to when they set up the team. So I was glad, I mean, they have tryouts all throughout, but I'm not saying I'm a shoe-in, but I said, this is probably my first team na, I'll be happy about. Turn out well.
So, okay, Toby, kasi syempre you weren't able to play in UAAP or NCAA, and then yun naman PABL, which is a notch higher pa than college level, no. How was the adjustment on your part, and which opposing center do you remember na parang hirap na hirap ka?
I mean, that time, of course, you're talking about like sila Saldi Riaulubit was there, and then I would say, and then later part na pumasok si Benji. So, although that time, you know what, my thought process was, I was confident because I'm so lucky and, blessed with the skills kasi, at the same time confident kasi sabi ko, wow, I had such a good training, good foundation from La Salle, from the training done by Coach Ron Jacobs. So, I felt like, kaya ko to. I mean, hindi ako na-intimidate, but of course, sabi ko, malaking bagay yung I started with the good pure basics of basketball.
Yeah, we remember you with your pivoting skills actually.
Oh, yes.
Yung excellent pivoting nyo.
May footwork, di ba?
Yeah, maganda yung galaw sa ilalim
Those were the days, man.
Ganun talaga din sa kasang-kasa, imagine. So wait, but so now, did you think, okay, Chot Reyes is still coaching in the PBA now. He's a champion coach. He almost won a grand slam. At that time, this is late 80s. That's so long ago, 40 years ago almost. Did you see him as the type of coach who would last so long and become so successful?
You know what? That's a good thing. I think his tenure in basketball right now it's such a blessing. Pero I knew the guy was like he's actually equipped with the basics and the kind of respect na you would think na ibibigay sa kanya ng mga not only teammates but but I mean, even though I played against him doon sa exhibition games against Ateneo, he was well respected in the team because he was the court general, And then I was glad na sabi ko when I went to their first few practices kasi I was still in school dun sa La Salle. I would go to their practices. Nandun na si Mr. Panganiban, sila Scott Punsalandas, the team manager. And I didn't feel na nailang ako because I said, wow. It's like it seems like I know these people and they're very they're very warm to me. Plus nakita ko pa I was very comfortable and confident na sabi ko I will benefit from this team being coached by Coach Chot Reyes. Kasi alam ko na he demands respect and everything, I mean, I'm glad na he's still there, I mean, there's something.
Yeah, he's become some sort of a fashion icon also, and he's known in the motivational circles, but he's one of the top speakers in motivational.
Yes.
That's right.
Very active on LinkedIn. No.
Fit na yun, pare. Fit na fit si Coach. Medyo chunky pa siya dyan, di ba? I mean, now he's really all slim and trim and bato-bato, di ba? So,
what kind of adjustment did you have from Ron Jacobs to Chot Reyes, no? Yung norm, very scientific yung isa, and then you went to Chot Reyes.
You know what happened here is basically, well, this is a commercial league, my first exposure with the commercial league. So, ang nangyayari doon ngayon, of course, even though you know basketball from the books, parang what it comes into play is, right, didiskarte ka na lang, just let's say, let's play for fun. Because it's, you know, you learn something skills wise sa college, because this is college basketball, a little bit probably different sa commercial league, you know. But I guess, you know what, given the playing time and everything, so I eventually adjusted kasi, I mean, yung style ng coach niya is good, yung camaraderie ng team namin, and it was a great support kasi yung from the management folks, like they made us so close as a family. Ang dami naming happenings noon, win or lose. So I said, you know what, we're not only gelling in within the court, but even outside, you know, the management from the coaching made us so like a family. So malaking bagay yun.
Yeah, looks like you guys are having a lot of fun here.
Oh, look at
So it's true.
Yung nakahubad dyan, si Larry Villanil yan eh.
Yes, yes. Katabi niya si
Bato
Badong.
talaga eh.
Di ba si Badong Ramos yan yung katabi niya? Hindi.
Yeah, si Balong Ramos, yep. Yeah, I mean,
Tino Pinat. That's Tino Pinat, yung isa.
Yeah.
Yung
no, si Tino Pinat from Letran, yeah. Yeah, that's Tino Pinat from Letran, that's right.
Rabay, and then Bong Ramos again.
Of course, yeah.
So who's the fellow behind Tino Pinat and Bong Ramos? The one
Alam
that-
mo, yeah, that's a good question. I know him. I'm just, I don't have his
trainer
name.
ba yan? Your trainer or something?
Ano yun, well, yung nakasalamin si Nino Cinco yan.
Nino Cinco. And then the guy yung walang t-shirt, yun. Hindi natin ma-name kanina pa.
He's just like one of our utility persons.
Okay.
So he nice guy. He will assist with that, you know, the technical part, you know, utility man.
Okay.
So I remember
Tapos
him.
yung nakasingit between you and Rabay.
You know what? Yan nga eh.
Yung naka-side view ng konti.
I'm trying to remember. Kasi it brings back memories like 40 years ago, whatever. So I remember. Wow.
Eh, bakit board na board ka dyan?
Oh, you know what? My mind was flying away kasi I had a good workout. I remember that time. Saan kami nag-workout? Is it in Ateneo ba kami nag-workout sa Loyola? Kasi meron silang weights doon. Courtesy of Nino Cinco. He was a good trainer. So I think, yeah, I remember napagod na ako noon. I think, you know, sabi ko, oh my gosh, you know what? And then, dito na lang ako sa likod.
Oo nga. Medyo serious eh. Medyo serious. In all the photos naman eh. In all the photos, medyo serious.
Ako natatawa ako kay Coach Bong Ramos, parang trying very hard to flex his muscles. Diba?
Naingit yata kay Larry Villanil eh.
That's a very jolly guy. Masayanin tao yan.
You said you were staying in some sort of a quarters or something.
Yeah, I mean this time.
Who was your roommate? Sinong roommate mo?
I would say yan for sure I know si Onera.
Okay. Hermenegildo Onera. I remember Hermenegildo. With the wild hair. Wild hair yan eh.
Oh, wild hair yan. Oh.
Diba ano yan? Feati ba siya? Was he
Feati, oh. I mean,
High flyers.
binibiro ko yan. I mean, we were close together kasi siya yung isa sa mga long-staying player ng Pure Foods. From beginning to end until nag-pro ang Pure Foods. So, we were one of those. Siya talagang, he was not part of any turnover. I mean, the guy is very hardworking. You know, yung position niya fits well. So, pag pinasok niya, talagang he will deliver. So, yep. Naging kumpare ko rin yan.
Aside from Unera, ba kanino bang closest sa team na to?
Alam mo, actually, yan, Joel, yan, sila. I mean, honestly ako, I mean, you will see my face na ganon, pero I'm close to everybody. Si Rabay, lahat kami. I mean, and then the Letran boys, of course, they're cool kasi I will try to gel with them. Si Badong, yan sila ni Peanut. I mean, I like all these guys though. Yeah, we gelled together. Okay kami. I mean, Larry was also a good buddy of mine, you know. Yep, until nagsama rin kami sa Ginebra eventually. So, yep.
Yeah. Oo. Tama.
And then you also played, no? So you played under Coach Chot, Coach Ron. Then eventually, nag-Philip Sardines ka rin.
Oh,
What
yeah.
was your next team? After Pure Food, nag-Philips ka.
Yeah, yung Philips,
Yeah.
yeah, with Benji, with the UP boys.
Mhm.
Magsano, karamihan doon sila ni, I mean, there's some Mendoza guy, there's also si
Yeah,
Guanyo
Joey.
was there, Joey Guanyo was there, yep. And
Joey
then
Mendoza,
Joey Mendoza,
Joey
yeah,
the
there you go,
Joey,
Joey
Yeah.
Mendoza.
Dwayne
Saka,
Salvatierra.
yep, and then si Dong Postanes.
Yeah.
Of course,
Here we go.
FEU. Yeah.
Ayan.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Choice
wow.
Speaking of
na,
Philip,
Al Francis
Diba?
Chua.
Oh, my favorite
Yeah.
amateur team back then.
Wow, yep, wow, look at that.
JB Gayoso na dyan pa, no? John Reyes.
Oh yeah, JB.
Gayo sa Choi. Choi Estrada.
Right beside me is Bobby Jose.
Yep.
And then si Al Chua.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
The late
Bennett Pala, Jun Reyes. So.
Yeah, exactly. And then yung trainer niyan si
Of course.
Calyanta.
Hercules.
Oh,
Yeah.
Then si Papa Rod sa tabi ni JB Gayoso. Parehong gwapo. Yan, si Papa Rod sa si JB.
Oh, I see. And then ito si
That's Rod,
si Jun Reyes sa
Yeah,
tabi.
John Reyes.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Ray Madrid. Si Ray Madrid. Nandiyan.
Ray Madrid.
Oh, yeah, Ray Madrid. That's right. I remember. Yeah.
Assistant.
Uh-huh.
Dating player ni Jolie pa sa UP. So, yeah, Toby, from Ron Jacobs, fiery coach, another fiery coach in Chot Reyes. Now, another fiery coach kay Jolie pa. Paano how would you describe Coach Joe naman?
I mean, one of a kind. I would say, oh my goodness. Of course, even though I don't follow so much of the college ball, sabi ko, parang si Bobby Knight to ah. Sabi ko, talagang...
He trained under Bobby Knight, actually.
kaya pala. Okay.
Yeah, he attended a coaching clinic sa Indiana dati. Anyway, sige, you were saying.
See, look at that. Wow. Yeah, Alfie Manlulo. Yeah, remember. Oh, Tata Marata is the younger brother of si Marata.
Rick.
Rick, yeah.
Rick, yep. Postanes. Si Aris Franco. Okay. Wow, that's a pretty strong team, very cohesive. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you were saying about Coach Joe. Say, go.
Oh, man, you know what? I think discipline-wise, I learned a lot, It's like trying to at least stay focused 101%, Talagang pag sinabi niya ganito, you cannot just fool around, But we had fun because I tell you ito, yan, si Benji, oh my goodness. Palabiro yan. Alam mo naman nun si Benji, Minsan, huhubarang ka niyan,
Yes. Yep, we've heard about that.
Sabi ko, sana yung shorts ko rito nawawala, yung pala sinapit na sa ring. Sabi ko, I mean, masaya kami. I mean, I always gel with everybody, so I miss those days, And then, yun nga, naging champion to, di ba?
88.
Yeah, and then we went to Hong Kong. I remember that time. Yung yata, prize money namin. Oh, wow. Sabi ko, oh, that's good. And then eventually, kanya-kanya na, di ba? They went to the PBA, di ba? Afterwards.
Super competitive ng PABL those days. Ang ganda ng bakbakan din ng PABL. We used to watch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Someone saying hello. Ayan, musta na, Toby?
Oh, my goodness. Parang Ricky. Ricky boy.
Formerly sa East Coast, ngayon nasa West Coast na.
Nasa West Coast na. Oh, yes. I know. Yeah.
Hopefully, Manila next year.
Si Rod Yabes may mga inside Yeah, Philips Heritage held its 88th Maharlika Cup Championship celebration at the
Rizal
Wow,
Toby
Rizal.
Poblador.
Green Belt. Sa Green Belt yan.
Green Belt one.
Tinan mo, Toby Poblador brought along beauty queen Thea Robles.
Naku.
Toby.
Confirm or deny?
I would say confirm, yeah.
Nangyari naman di ba? So, okay lang.
Oh, yeah.
Kaya pala guilty kanina eh.
Diba? Hindi makakalusot kay Rod yan. Nandun siya
Thea Robles was Miss Binibining Pilipinas, Miss Universe yan, Miss International.
International.
Galing naman.
I would say...
I remember the name. Thea Robles, of course.
Basta Jolie pa teams, walang makakalusot kay Rod Liabes.
Oh, my God.
He knows every detail about all of the players.
Oh man, I hate to say that, but he had one expression that time sinabi sa akin. Oh my gosh, I was like, oh, natauhan ako doon. Pero I won't mention it in this, you know. Sinabi sa akin ni Jolly pa, oh my gosh, you know.
No, it wasn't pangalangala. Ano?
Ano yan, pangalangala. Isa na yun. Pero sabi niya, takbain mo yung bola. Kung babae pa yan, parang he was like,
Yeah.
I was
I can
laughing.
imagine.
Yeah, Bobby Jose and Eric Reyes had similar stories yata.
Yeah,
Same instructions. Same instructions binigay sa kanila ni Coach Joe.
Oh, ganon.
Ligawan mo yung bola, parang something like that.
Oo.
Were you into cutting corners also when it comes to training? Halimbawa, imbis na ikutin mo yung buong oval inahati mo yung oval para lang ma-shorten yung distance? Were you into that also?
Oh, no, not really. Kasi alam mo, like, itong trainer, si Hercules was really good. So I really admire his training style. Parang ibang style niya kay Nino Cinco eh. So when you say, yeah, I mean, I was like always looking forward to him. Hey, you know what? Anong magandang weightlifting to build muscle. So I have so much high respects with him. Yep. I mean, with this team, you cannot just fool around, you know, kasi it's designed to be the big top contender talaga.
It is.
Yun you know.
Yeah.
Nag-champion naman eh. Umabot naman.
Oo.
Pero I'm curious, Toby, so you're playing in the PABL, you're having a nice PABL career, but in 1988, you declared for the PBA draft.
You know what? Yes, I did. You know what? What happened was like when I declared for the PBA draft, so I was drafted I'm not first.
Number three ka sa first round.
So I don't know. In the pure, I remember sabi yata ni Mon Fernandez that time. Kasi nasa Pure Foods ng we had a meeting at the time. Sabi niya, oh Toby, na-draft ka ng Ginebra. Oh really? Sabi ko, teka, that's yan, barako maglaro yun. Sabi ko, I mean, I would like to which I polish my skills through by the books, di ba? Parang college ball. Sabi ko, teka, ang gusto ko talagang team is either Pure Foods or San Miguel, kung saan yung mga buddies ko. So yung after I was drafted, I mean, I was probably immature to plan, you know what? Never mind. Back off muna ako. Kasi that time, sabi ko, I mean, I was finishing one trimester pa sa Lasal. So well, let me just accomplish what I have to do with my studies. Pero at the same time, you know what? Let me back off muna. Hindi muna ako papasok.
Okay.
So yeah, I know that's what happened.
So Ginebra didn't offer you a contract
That time,
in 1988?
I think they did, but I initially turned it down, and then the following year, whatever, I came back. I tried out whatever, then I joined the team.
But you almost, di ba? You almost initially started your PBA career with Pop Cola, right?
Yes. Yes.
How did that happen? Kasi, di ba, siyempre, draft ka ng Ginebra. How did you end up almost being in Pop Cola?
Kasi alam mo, what happened was like, sabi ko, I would, para bang gusto ko yung RFM team because at the same time, si Joey Concepcion was a Lasalite. And then, to be honest with you, I was like, I like I prefer more the products of Swift. So I spoke with I forgot yung si coach. I spoke to him, say, hey, you know, I want to be part of the team. Can I join? So he invited me, sure. And then yun nga, I joined, but only a few months. I think I didn't stay long. Kasi sabi ko, you know what? I think I should go back and reconsider my plans to really rejoin or maybe revisit my Ginebra. So I was just there, but I didn't really play for them.
Ginebra still owned your rights, right? Hawak pa rin ng Ginebra yung rights mo.
Yes, that time,
Okay.
yeah.
Kasi ito kasi nakalagay, rookie kayo ng Pop Cola, kayong dalawa ni Nap Aton. And you're wearing your old jerseys pa. Naka-Philips ka pa dyan.
Oh, yeah.
Philips, nakalulir naman si Nap Aton.
Lulier, si Haton. Yup. Yeah,
Sige.
exactly.
Let's see the next pick. Mas marami sila dun eh.
Oo
The
nga,
next
sige, sige.
pop
Next
ko.
photo.
Yan. This is
Pop
pop
cola
cola.
kayo
Yeah.
dyan. Oh.
Ayun.
Oh yeah, Jeg Pelaez,
Yeah. Andy, the good one.
Juntan.
Yeah.
Lucio Tan, sino tong isa si
Ano, Leon
Andy
Juntan.
Guzman.
Oh. Diba?
Yeah.
And Napaton.
Napaton,
Diba?
Andy Guzman.
Saka naka-practice, well, I guess this is practice jersey lang, no? Kasi, well,
Yes,
or
practice jersey
exhibition game, di ba? Kasi,
Yes, practice.
you never played an official game with Pop Cola.
No.
Di ba?
Oh, wow.
Pero matangkad ka kasi talaga. Because we saw Jake Pelaez recently. He's a tall guy, but look at
He's
you.
a tall guy, yeah.
6'5", yeah, easily.
Oh
6'5".
yeah,
Legit
around
talaga.
6'5" yata si Jeg. Yeah. I'm sure yung height ko baka nag-decrease na ng 1 inch ngayon eh.
Well, ganun talaga. That
Well,
happens.
except for Mon Fernandez.
Si
Oh,
Mon
yeah.
Fernandez, lumalaki pa. Lumalaki pa.
that's oof. Still growing.
6'7" now.
He has that condition that he's telling everybody about. I was with Juntan a couple of months ago. I was able to have merienda
Yeah.
with him in Cebu.
Kumusta
Okay naman
na
siya. Okay naman siya. Yeah, ganda pa rin ang katawan. Bato-bato pa rin eh. Macho pa rin si Juntan until now.
I mean,
It's not si Nap Hato ang hinahanap namin. We cannot find him.
Yeah, we cannot find them.
I mean, naalala ko si Juntan. We had a nice time together dito sa sa Lasal and Northern Cement. He was a great guy, I mean, tahimik lang yan, but I mean, very very straightforward guy. I miss that guy.
Yeah. So, marami sila doon. Marami ng mga Cebuano nagsasama-sama pa rin doon sa.
Oh, that's good. I remember the time. I think he had a tailor business or whatever. Yung family niya. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Tailoring. That's as far as I remember. I'm not sure kung yung pa rin ngayon. But hey.
We thank Rod Yabes for this photo, di ba? He sent it.
Salamat.
Good.
So were you ever brief even for a brief moment you were also under Yenggeo ba? Tama ba?
Oh yeah. Yengo was a coach at the time.
Uy, pagkamasokista ka pala.
Another fiery coach,
Grabe mga coaches mo, ha?
What an experience, I know. Right? Oh, hindi. At saka si ano pa, yung si coach na, the coach who was stabbed. Ano pangalan niya?
Tembong.
Yeah, I mean, I was under him for very briefly.
Tapos Jaworski.
Oh, yeah.
Grabe, no? Matindi yung coaching roster mo, ha?
Oh, my goodness. I've been through those types of coaches. Yep. Rough
Yeah, but
coaches.
this is a classic photo because it's nice to see the Pop Gola uniform because you never really played for them. But then there's proof that you almost did kasi nandyan ka.
Yeah.
Ano, ganda ng photo na yan, di ba? But eventually nga, so what happened? Since you, di ba, 88, you didn't go to Ginebra. You continued playing in the PABL lang.
Yeah, PABL. Yes, exactly. And then sa Pop Cola, I said, you know what? Let me join Pop Cola here, hoping na either. But you know what? I was purely undecided if I could stay longer with this team or whatever. Parang akin, okay, papakondisyon ako. But I was just when we party because I like these guys, Alam mo naman kami, we usually get along with one another. Sabi ko, hey, you know what? I will probably fit into this team. But again, eventually sabi ko, I decided na I'll go back and to the original idea of joining revisiting Ginebra. So I mean,
Eventually that happened, di ba? So
Yeah.
bumalik ka nga and eventually you did play for the team that drafted you. Do we go to the next photo already, Sid? Ayun,
Yeah.
next photo. Yan, there's Ginebra.
Yeah.
Bennett Palad, nagsama kayo ulit ni Bennett Palad, ni Larry Villarreal.
1992
Maybe
Sir
kayo,
Conference.
yan ang mga former teammates mo sa PABL, naging teammate mo rin dito.
Yup, exactly. Wow, look at that. Pido and Don ng Palayo.
How about Tonichi Ituri? Did you play with him in LaSalle? No.
Oh yeah, I mean, they're I think a
Ahead
couple
siya.
of years or so ahead sa akin.
Okay.
We will play in the practices, I don't know kung nakalaban ko siya sa PABL. I'm not sure if he played. If was there a Pepsi? What
Magnolia.
time?
Magnolia
Magnolia? Probably.
Rin yata. Oo.
Yeah, in the PABL, I think, yeah, exactly. Parang ganon. Although, of course, Alasalve was practiced together.
Ito yung nag-third place kayo, no? Si
Third
Steve
place.
Wood Steve Wood yung import nyo.
Steve Wood.
Yeah. Oh no, that time.
Yeah?
Oh no, si Jervis Cole.
Champion.
Ah.
Champion yun, di ba?
Champion. Ito kasi
Champion.
92 na to eh. Si andito
Okay.
na sila Tonichi, di ba?
That's
Si
right. That's right.
Nonoy, Nonoy Choticos 92. Yeah.
That's right. Yep.
No, sorry, 91.
Hindi Hood ba? Di ba Danny Jones? There.
Probably, you know what?
Oh, yeah. Danny Jones. You're
Danny
right.
Jones.
You're right.
Danny
Tama,
Jones.
oo.
Oh.
May
Kasi-
magandang anecdote si Robert Viola about your breakout game daw as a Ginebra
Exactly.
player.
I was gonna put that.
Sige.
Exactly when we had.
Okay.
So merong
Thank you.
comments si Robert. Let's go through this. So there was a game in Ultra, nanood daw si Robert Viola. First time niya manood ng live, Ginebra, Alaska. Di niya makakalimutan kasi first time nga niya manood. So second conference right after
Oh
the
my
championship with Jervis Cole, the comeback from 1-3 and Rudy Distrito heroics in Game 7. Tapos ang ganda ng laro daw ni Toby. Nung game na yon, Ginebra fans were cheering for him, Toby Cole. Kasi kailangan 3 syllables eh, Toby Cole.
Alam mo, the story
Jervis
was,
Cole.
Ba't di Poblador?
Oh, ba't hindi nga Poblador? Punta 3 syllables naman ang Poblador.
ang nangyari no kasi si Jervis Cole we became some very close on and off the court.
Okay.
So kung may happening siya, we will hang out kami. I mean, kami ni Jervis. He became my buddy actually.
Okay.
You
Are
should
you,
say
are you
that
still in
time,
touch?
Toby.
Are you still in touch with Jervis?
You know what? Good question. I think I tried to get before the pandemic.
Nag-guest na sa amin yan. Nag-guest na
Yeah,
sa amin.
Nag-guest na siya sa amin. Nag-guest na siya sa amin.
Was he in California at that time?
I think so. Parang somewhere there on the west side.
We'll send you his contact details.
Oh man, you know what? I hope he will still remember. We were just
course.
I call him. We're like brothers. He knows that. Wow.
Yeah, he had a lot of fond memories also of that that series.
I met si Robert Viola, by the way, guys, nakilala ko nung PBA opening, no. Kapag
Sabi nga niya,
Wow.
So this yung mga followers natin dito nakikilala na natin in person.
Ano yan, Toby? Ikaw yung designated import chaperone kasi marunong ka mag-Ingles? Ganun ba yun?
Well, that's one thing because I like to to associate with kasi teka, sabi ko. I think he played in one school in the US. So amazed ako pag may import. How do you do the styles? I want to learn from you. Ibang the way they're very athletic. So marami. I'm very inquisitive. I would ask him, what makes him so talented, ganon. And then we became close. And then yung guy naman is very down to earth. So yes, of course, I could easily relate, kasi not only language-wise, but gusto kong maging buddy-buddy ko talaga.
Yeah. Chika mo yung mga import.
Yeah.
Guys, we have to ask the question,
Yeah.
di ba?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Go, Sid.
Okay, sige, Toby. We asked this of all of our guests nag-PBA. Sino nag-welcome sa'yo sa PBA? As in, nagbigay sa'yo ng matinding reminder na, okay, you're in the pros now, kid.
Oh, yan, si Coach Robert Jaworski.
Oh,
Paano?
Kalaban. Pero sa kalaban, sino yung...
Oh, my goodness, man. You know what?
we will go back to Jho. Oh.
Alam ko, nung pumasok ako, nakatikim ako ng siko. Si Mon Fernandez.
Your idol.
Idol mo pa naman siya.
I remember, my gosh, was he in Pure Food or San Miguel? Pure Food yata at that time, So,
San Miguel na yan.
San Miguel na siya noon, 91. No, San Miguel na siya noon.
So, ayun, nakita ko talagang pinatikman ako ng isang siko sa Tagiliran. Sabi ko, oo. That was my first encounter.
Pero you wear it like a badge, ha? Mon Fernandez yun, eh.
Okay. Tapos kay Coach Sunny naman.
What happened you kay Sunny? What's the story when you first got to the Ginebra?
Oh my grabe. Sa practice, bakbakan yan. Nandyan si Dante Gonzalgo, si Rudy Distrito. Sabi ko, talagang mabubugbog ang katawan mo. Talagang practice, talagang makita mo, never say die. Kasi sa practice namin, parang game, maraming nanonood din eh. So talagang seryosohan. Of course, you could have fun, but talagang mapapasaba ka kala Chito Loizaga. Talaga they played a very physical game.
Yes.
I know.
The fans loved it.
Yeah.
Which is the trademark of Ginebra, you know.
But
Until
Toby,
now.
let's talk about that series with Shell. No, you were down 3-1.
Oh, yeah.
Sabi mo nga, di ba, parang never say die talaga, no? But when did it come na, naniwala kayo na mananalo kayo? You can win.
You know what? I remember one time when the management by NYC Coach Jaworski said, hey, we're down. Wala pa tayong panalo. O 3-1, sabi mo, di ba? Why don't we do this? Let's look at one game at a time. So one game at a time. So ibig sabihin, as if that next game is your last game.
Okay.
The series is not over. So ibig sabihin, we know that we're behind. It's a big catch-up. Pero yung ang tipong ang philosophy there is like basically one game at a time. At saka saan ba kami naka-quarters noon? I think sa Intercon, whatever. So talagang fully disciplined. Yung mindset you was really focused on, hey, this game, just concentrate on this game. That's it. So then, boom, nanalo. Then another game. Wow, it was like, forget what's past. Just look forward to this game. Nanalo ulit. But the most exciting, as you know, yung tira ni Rudy Distrito sa side, di ba?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, wow, that was like, whew. But we had the feeling na once it reaches this game 7, the momentum was really on our side.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Kasi talaga makita ko talaga yung mga strategy na talagang hard foul. Wala nang kinabukasan. Kung bigyan nyo ng foul, it's the same foul on the books. Talagang physical na, lahat, bakbaka na. Talagang sabi ko, this is it. It was one of a kind, you know, like all the way, you know, like para humabol ng another 3 games, diba? That's not easy.
Do you remember where you were when Rudy Distrito made that shot?
I think nasa labas ako no, kami puro nung ginawa nila, last 7 seconds pa, 6 seconds.
4.
4.
Yeah.
Talagang everything just exploded right away. No one believed na mananalo kami noon eh. But the game was like, wow, this is it, you know. But that was like the shining moments talaga, ibang klase. You cannot express yung jubilation talaga. Yung nangyari na. Wow.
What many won't remember was Game 5. Shell was ahead 85-80 in the third quarter when Ginebra exploded with a 32-0 run.
Wow.
That's still a record.
It's still a record, yeah.
Wow.
In the finals, ha? That's kaya yung that was
Game 5 yun. Game 5 yun.
Parang yung question ko parang ano ba to? Parang yung ba yung nagbigay ng confidence sa inyo? Parang kaya pala natin.
Actually, the game was on the momentum kasi I know that time the one who's really delivering was si Jervis Cole, di ba?
Yeah.
So and then at the same time with the support from Leo Isaac, and then the defense of Chito Loizaga was really proving well. And then yun nga si Le Distrito. So everybody was really delivering. So talagang it's on the right track. Yun nga, and then nagulat nga ako, sabi mo 32 run. That's one of a kind. Ibang klase 'yun, ha.
Grabe yun.
Iba talaga. Ilang timeout siguro si Coach Arlene doon.
Napako. Talagang ang Shell nung time.
Grabe.
But what do you remember, Toby, sa stint mo, your 2 years with Ginebra? I mean, you were playing a lot, as you said, in the PABL. Now you're in the PBA. Obviously, you're not playing as often as you did in the amateur. So you were on the bench a lot, cheering. But obviously, you're laging handa pag pinasok ka. Okay. You'll commit your 3 or 4 hard fouls and you hit a couple of baskets, then you're back on the bench. How did that feel for you?
Well, of course, it's like if I look back through the years where I said, this is what I developed my basketball and then ganito mangyayari. So I said, okay, of course, it could be frustrating at times, But I said, sabi ko, well, and then that time I was already nursing like one knee problem. Kasi nagkaroon ako ng one arthroscopic surgery, I think from my Philips days. Nagkaroon ako ng arthroscopic surgery. But again, I'm not thinking about, oh, you know what, this will lessen my physical power. Of course, nadyo I could felt that nakaka-apekto, but again, at the same time, confidence-wise, sabi ko, well, I just, kung papasok ako, papasok. If not, at least I gave it a try. But again, at the back of my mind, sabi ko, never mind. Bahala ng Diyos kasi worst comes to worst, I have my education to follow on.
Right,
Sabi ko,
right.
yun na lang naisip ko. You know, and yeah.
Yung pumirma ka sa Ginebra that 1991, there was a 2-year contract they gave you.
Yeah. Mhm.
2-year contract, okay. So yun natapos yung 2 years. Well, let's look at the next photo first. I believe it's yeah, Ginebra.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
because after Ginebra, one of my closest teammates there was kilala niyo, Ray Cuenco.
Oh, okay. The late.
So Ray Cuenco, whatever. So may mausap-usapan na, you know what? Punta tayo ng Shell. So then the same time yung alam mo, 'di ba, yung that was the news where Benji yung hinihingi niya, he couldn't play for Shell kasi may mga conditions na hinihingi, 'di ba? So tama-tama, sabi mo, malako, walang sentro doon, walang ganito. And then nag-practice na kami ni Ray Cuenco doon. And then we were really planning to move na sa Shell. So kinausap natin si coach he's here in the Canada yata si coach, assistant coach namin dati sa Ginebra.
Rino.
Rino Salazar.
Yup.
Las Vegas.
Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
In Vegas now. Vegas na siya ngayon. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke to him and then he welcomed us, hey, ganon. And then we started practicing and then I forgot the name of the manager, so he gave us a warm welcome, you know. Sabi ko, that's it. Then I did sign like a 1 year or something like a 1 year because I knew right away na even though I had my last game there and yung aking plans of immigrating to the USA parang decided na ako.
No, may plans ka na at that time.
May plans na ako. Sabi ko, if I feel like I don't get a long-term contract or whatever, I mean, my mind was set already of going to the US.
Just to go back to this, no, your jersey number is number 10. Is there any significance on why?
Well, you know, even in La Salle, also, it's either 5 or number 10. I just want the number 10 kasi parang it's like an even number where that's it. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. Parang I felt like it multiples of 5. I used to have number 5 in La Salle, but I said number 10. I feel like I'm comfortable with number 10. That's it. You know?
Okay. So, hindi mo parang you followed it because number 10 si Fernandez dati.
Pwede rin yun. That's one reason din. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're correct.
Diba? Tapos numbers guy ka ba sa Lasal? Baka naman kasi engineering ka ba or what?
Well, I was in commerce. Not really, no. You know.
Okay.
It just happened. I just exactly sabi nga ni Charlie West has to do with si Mon Fernandez that
Ramon, di ba?
Yep.
He had to
That's stuck
change
to my
to
mind.
19 later.
Yeah.
This photo on the left, though, so there you're going for a rebound with Jack Tanuan is guarding you. He was number 1, you were number 3 in that draft of 1988. But so nakalaban mo tong Jack Tanuan, and nandun si Mon Fernandez, nandun si Jerry Codinera. Sino yung pinaka magagaling na sentro? Yung feeling mo parang ang galing naman ito, parang hirap na hirap ako.
I would say that time nandiyan na si Benji noon, di ba? Wala pa.
Yes, Benji.
88 wala pa. 88 wala pa, pero
91 na ito eh. 91
sorry, yeah, 91
I would say si Jerry Codinera was very effective, I think.
Yeah.
Si Jerry, nagsama din kami sa training Yeah, Jerry was like he was all around very flexible maglaro. Yep. You know, si Jerry was like kasi pure center si Jerry. He had the size, he had the moves, you know. He's a smart player, you know. Yep.
Jerry. Tapos naabutan mo syempre nga si Mon, si Abet, si Manny Victorino. You got to play against these guys who were the 80s dominant centers, Yoyo Villanueva.
Exactly.
How was it to play against these guys? Abi King, naabutan mo pa yan eh.
You know what? I tell you, like my dad will help me recollect and tell, hey, you used to watch these guys nung high school ka pa. Ngayon, kalaro mo na. And then he even asked me one time na, how do you feel? Sabi ko, I don't know. It's like a reality that came true na, well, I thought it was just a dream. I was just a spectator. Ngayon, kalabang ko na sila. But again, I felt proud inside the same time. Hey, you know what? This is it. I want to learn from them also.
Tapos sinisiko ka na sa ano, no? Binibigyan ka na ng siko ni Fernandez.
Yeah. Well, of course, alam mo naman, sabi ko, this is part of welcoming you in the PBA. Okay, good. Sabi ko, sabi, ganito pala sila maglaro.
That's right.
Toby,
But the Hinebra... sige, go Jay.
Sige. Over the years lang kasi, Hinebra has always been known as a donut team. In other words, wala silang sentro talaga.
Yeah.
When you came in, did you have that notion na, sige, I will take that position, I will take that responsibility?
Yeah, you know what? I had that first thought. Yan ang first thought, like, it's either yan, as you said, kasi si Coach Jaworski knows how to rotate. Minsan, si Chito Lusaga could be like a center forward, di ba?
Correct.
Float no, like si Ray Cuenco. So I said, you know what? This team pretty much, they don't have really like a natural center, but I guess ang role ko is you have to learn how to play two positions. Kasi wala yung ibang team na talagang you have a center like Jericho Deniera, dominant person in the middle, that's it, But ito, nahalata ako na you should be really like flexible to do either one or two positions. So sabi ko, I have to learn to do this, Kasi, of course, I know, sabi ko, if I don't play center, sabi ko, I could shoot around in the perimeter or whatever. Kasi, I mean, honestly, you cannot bang bodies with these pure centers like katulad ni Jerry or si Jack Tanuan. But I guess, sabi ko, probably this is a good way for me to learn another position other than center. Kasi yung set play is built around lahat kayo gumagalaw .
Yeah,
so,
correct.
I mean, I don't really see a pure center moving in the middle. Talagang maganda yung movement nila.
So, what about imports? Sino yung, I'm sure Coach Sunny assigned you to guard a few imports. Kanino parang, who's the most memorable matchup na import?
Oh my goodness, thanks for that question. Alam mo si
Alam ko na to.
he scored 100 plus with us.
Ayun, sabi ko na.
Tony Harris.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I tell you, like, naglalaro kami na, sabi ko, first quarter pa lang, 30 points na itong taong ito. Sabi ko, oh my goodness, this guy, like, he's not a human being.
Were you asked to guard him?
Huh?
Were you asked to guard him?
Oh no, we took turns. Kulang na lang sasahurin mo, pero talagang mahusay.
Ang daming nag-foul out sa kanila sa game na yon, guys, di ba?
Ang dami, grabe, sobra.
Kaya 30 plus free throws siya, di ba?
Oh my
40 plus.
40 plus free throws.
108 points finally.
105.
105.
And then it was a jam pack in San Agustin, Iloilo.
Yeah.
And we were excited kasi, I mean, my dad's roots are from Iloilo. So, I mean, ginamit kami, pero sabi ko, pinahiya kami nito . Sabi ko, that was like a machine, Talagang, sige, baala kung sinong gagwardya yun, basta do something to prevent him from scoring. Parang pusa . When a guy drops in,
Tony Harris himself said nga, they were trying to kill me. Sabi na, parang grabe daw, ginubugbog yun na siya, pero wala, laro lang daw siya, tatayo lang siya, shoot siya ng free throw, di ba? Tapos,
tinatamaan daw siya where the sun doesn't shine.
Oh my God, look at that.
Madalas daw. And sabi ni Yengyo, they were trying to get, Ginebra daw was trying to get Tony Harris to get thrown out. Parang pinipikon daw talaga. Para mag-react. And to Tony's credit, parang despite of all of that, he kept his cool throughout the entire game.
Oh yeah, I mean, I thought na ito yung tipong he will lose his temper. Na ang goal lang namin is like he will commit a technical foul and then eventually be thrown out kung masira yung laro niya. But the guy just kept scoring. Sabi ko, this is a showtime. My goodness, but of course, masama loob namin, na the guy scored 105,
Looking back, what could you have done differently?
You know what? I think it has to be with confidence-wise. Kasi sometimes na when you get overwhelmed by, this guy like scored, let's say, almost 40, 50 points in the first half, whatever is that, And then, I don't know, like, a feeling of like, we didn't allow it to keep going on, to maintain this momentum. I think somehow probably, I don't know, sabi ko, hindi naman to exhibition game. This is a official game. So somehow, you know what, the strategy was, I'm not sure if it was there to really stop him from scoring or whatever. Kasi, ang ibang teams niya, ang mga teammates niya, hindi naman nag-score masyado, siya lang, di ba? So, I mean, the defense was probably a little bit off the time, Kasi, posible naman mag-score ng one-man show yun, And then, to the point na minsan, wow, showtime to, nanonood na lang kami, di ba? So, that should have...
watching na lang, yeah.
Diba?
Kasi sobrang tindi naman kasi niya talaga. Grabe naman yung 105. Yun na nga, wala lang, as Edmond just said in the comments, walang TV coverage ng game na yan at walang video ng game na yan.
Parang
kaya yung mga generation ngayon, sasabihin nila, it didn't happen kasi walang video eh.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right.
But you remembered it well. Kasi nag-react ka talaga.
I said, you know what? Hindi ko makakalimutan yon. I mean, I thought we have
it was a close game. It's not like it was a blowout.
It was a close game.
4 points lang yata panalo nila eh. So, it was, di ba? Pinaghirapan niya lahat ng 105 points.
They needed every single point. They needed all his points to win that game, di ba?
Ang taas ng kanyang shooting percentage that time. Sabi ko namin, grabe. Parang nag-ensayo lang to
Nag-practicean lang kayo eh, no?
Oh my
But
goodness.
it's also very memorable yung Ginebra stint mo. Couple of seasons with them.
Yung import na yun.
But then as you said, no, you and Ray Cuenco decided to go to Shell and then na-sign ka nga ng Shell. Here's the one Shell photo that we found.
Oh yeah, I see Eric Altamirano to.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Tapos Swift pa rin ang kalaban. Hanggang ngayon, Swift pa rin ang kalaban mo.
Si Bunel ba yan? Nasa likod?
Oh, it's Bunel.
Bunel ba? Oh, I think so, yeah, Bunel.
You're going up again.
We don't know. I don't know who that is.
Is that Nelson? No. Yeah.
Could be, you know what? Could be Nelson ay sa to, no? Yeah,
pero anyway.
Yeah, could be either.
Tapos yung number mo dito, Jaworski ka na. Number 7 ka na.
Number 7 na. Jaworski.
Di ba?
Ano nangyari dyan? Ano kwento dyan?
So yan, naalala ko, sabi ko, teka, I left Ginebra. Mamimiss ko si Coach Jaworski. Sabi ko, teka. And then, of course, I guess, pinapili sa akin, it just pop up on my mind. Sabi ko, let me choose number 7. Sabi ko,
okay.
Well, of course, dahil kay Coach Jaworski,
Since we're on the topic of Coach Jaworski, what was your favorite Jaworski moment?
You know what? Basically, si Coach kasi will do something like, okay, let's say kabilang team, San Miguel or any scorer of the other teams, he will just tell you, you know what, make sure na kahit saan pumunta yan, just limit his scoring, kahit pumunta pa ng banyo yan, sundan mo. Talagang, itipong feeling ko na, okay, of course, a foul is a foul, but it should be hard foul. But,
make it count. Make the foul count. Diba?
It all, the number of fouls will go the same in the books. Talagang bigyan mo ng matinding foul. Parang yun ang at saka yung mga, the physical, yung panggugulang, lalo kay, in practice, he does it. I mean, when he shows that in practice, seryoso and si coach, he will do the same in the games.
Right.
Yeah. But again, you know what? I'm just happy na looking forward to my basketball career. So as I said, I ventured into itong profession ko as a financial advisor. I mean, I think it contributed to my resiliency, discipline, focus. So hindi madali na the profession I'm in. In fact, akala pa na ibang Pilipino rito, isang ibang lahi. You look like Yao Ming. Sinabi sa akin one time, you're tall for... Sabi ko, really?
Pero your contract with Shell was just a season, and that was it. I mean,
Yeah.
Did you try to extend at all? Did you try to go to any other team, or did you
You know
decide
what?
na
It's so happy
America
na
na ako?
yung aking my plans going to do this was like I said, I'm like probably that time like more decided na pumunta sa
Yeah,
US. Yup, yun ang plan ko dati. But again, if there was like, sabi ko kung may tatawag sa akin, whatever, or if I'll give you like a longer contract. But I mean, pagdating sa US, the adjustment was so huge, and then I never had time to really go back and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
maybe rejoin another team.
Right. Yeah. Let's go to the next photo because I think this is a few years after you left. And
Oh
you were
wow!
back kasi Gordon's Gin na sila dito. Gordon's
Oh
Gin.
my!
Yes,
And you and
97
Ray
ako.
Perez, for some reason were at the game. Why were you at the game? You were in town, did you watch the game?
Yeah, I mean just to pay respect. I just watch the game. That's right. Yeah. Yep. Wow! Look at that.
So
Oh wow!
nakakailang years ka na sa Amerika, then you were in town. So kayo ni Ray Perez.
Yeah.
Kataon pa.
You know what? Yeah, I remember this. Oh, wow. I wish I will know anong taon to. That's good.
97.
97 yan. Gordon's Gin was 97.
I kasi one time si coach and the Gordon's Gin were visiting the Philippine consulate dito sa New York. So I knew about it, and then I met, of course, sila Pido, sila Maki Lihoya, even and all those guys. We hang out a little bit. I met him, and I had a short talk with Coach Jaworski. And then I remember he even told me before, right? You know what? I think I chose the right path after basketball because, as you said, Charlie, many of my peers, even here in the athletes, they never become successful after 3 to 5 years, right? They become bankrupt. So I was telling coach that time, this is what I do here, and I was already in the financial services, but he was happy to know that I'm trying to build my next profession after basketball.
Right.
Yeah.
But did you continue? I mean, so you're there in the States, you establish your business, and then your family's there. But did you do any basketball? Did you play in the Filipino leagues there?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's what we call here the like interstate, and I played the first time I remember when I came here. That this is 97. The same year I think, or 1998, I played in the intercity here. It's so funny because the first one I played there in Chicago. We won. We were almost going to this like semifinals or whatever. Na protesta. Sabi nila underage yan. Sabi ko, what do you mean? Kasi like it's the seniors team. Anyway, I just played, And then I coach a little bit in some teams here, and then there's one association here in the Philadelphia, Jersey area. Well, they made me the commissioner of the basketball Filipino American. We did, I mean, yeah, people knowing you, but it helps with your recognition. At saka, of course, it's a big help in my career also at the same time, I mean, discipline-wise and everything. So, I mean, of course, dami ko dinaan ng hirap. Nag-aral pa ako dito just to establish my career. And I was glad and happy. Thank God na I got my training from the, financial capital of the world, New York. Yeah, and then, kaya nga sabi ko, my passion this time is like to share what I know, my experience to mga kababayan natin, like how to really plan smartly, financially, I mean, I want to extend my help or, just be, helpful to others.
Yeah, no, we go. I think there's a photo. Carly, can you go to that last pic, the one I sent you earlier?
Oh,
Well, yeah, that's you. But then there's another yeah, there. This is it. So, which you sent me. So, Futurity First, diba? That's your company.
Yep, actually, yep. I mean, I'm the I wear like 2 or 3 different hats. Of course, as you said, we're actually financial advisor, but I'm the associate managing director, real sales manager, and of course, I handle like different brokers. Ako lang Pinoy dyan. So, yung kasama ko dyan, of course, mga purely mga puti, but I'm so happy and blessed and thankful na they accepted me with open arms here, based on my experience and everything. With 30 years, ang bilis ng panahon, ano? With
And
30,
guys, Toby is licensed in 17 states.
Wow.
Wow.
So,
I mean,
yeah,
That's
paikot-ikot sa
amazing.
Amerika yan. Kaya nga ngayon lang natin na sa show kasi paikot-ikot siya ng Amerika. Hindi nag-settle down siya ngayon sa
oh my
NC.
God,
Kaya,
kaya I'm thankful for Charlie and you guys for setting up this section. Napakaganda because I feel sorry. I mean, I have to apologize yung kinokontak ako ni Charlie because I was here. I could be in Florida, in California, in everywhere, And
hindi natin maset yung oras kung kailan pwede. Kaya hindi nag-settle down ng konti. But everything happens in its correct time.
Right?
So,
I'm telling you, I'm thankful, very thankful for this moment, And I said, it's about time because I owe it back to you guys. I mean, what you're doing right now is you're trying to bridge the gap here. Ginagawa nyo. It refreshes everything. It's a good thing. You did this. You said starting during the pandemic, right?
yeah.
Right. Yes.
A
April
bunch of board
2020.
board guys who couldn't do anything during the pandemic, so we just started.
Wow.
We have a lot of viewers who are based in the States. So if you guys need some
Yes.
financial advice, Anthony Poblador, they call him
what?
Tony. Sorry. We need. Oh, sige, go ahead.
You know what? I could share something unique. I'm just very simple. What I do with my financial advice, I do it with moral values. More on the like I would tell people, hey, you know what? Simple, practical. Yun ang kailangan natin. I mean, try to live within your means or below your means. Set a budget. Plan, save with discipline. Talagang tiyaga, and then always focus on your goals, retirement, kasi big deal yan. Like sa Philippines, healthcare, I handle everything. I deal with businesses and individuals, like about 3,000, 4,000 clients. So, halo-halo yon. And then right now, I had short hours today. Ito yung one of the heaviest enrollment season dito sa States for the seniors, for the what you call Medicare. So I oversee operations of these brokers. I could also do the sales myself, but pretty much, I know what I'm doing. So alam mo naman, every state has different laws. Kailangan alam mo yung law nito, ibang ganito. But it's pretty easy for me, I guess, yung background ko in basketball with this organizational skills and everything, discipline, it helped me a lot, And then as you said, of course, I would like to help our kababayans here and there, just to have that, financial peace of mind. I'm here to help.
Do Filipino people based in the US still recognize you?
Oh yeah,
Okay, and does it help you?
oh yeah. I mean, that's a good answer. Yes. At the same time, that's why one time I remember this when I started this career, 30 plus years ago. Madali, they will like you, pa-picture tayo. Okay, what do you do? And title ko pa naman no, iba. I'm just starting from the bottom. So they will eventually liking you is one thing, but knowledge-wise, experience-wise, I'm so behind. So I had to prove kasi sabi lang, you know what? Anong background mo before sa Pinas? Naglaro ka lang naman pala ng basketball. Wala ka namang background sa accounting, sa financial planning, which is true.
Yeah.
So ang ginawa ko, talagang nag-aral ako ng todo ulit back to talagang advanced courses like going back to college. So doon sa prof na pinadala ko siya, like going American College for Financial Services, mga klase ko dyan, mga lawyer, mga accountants, mas experience sa akin. But I painstakingly went through the courses and got all my professional designation.
Nakakatuwa. Anyway, siyempre, may mga fans. When yung fans are fans, may fans.
Yeah.
Sabi ni Vince ni Mayuga, siyempre, sa lista yata yan.
Oh my goodness!
Diba? Sabi naman nung isa, that's the Hinebra magic.
There you go.
Diba? Yung mga fans natin.
Never say die.
Ang galing nung story. But we have to ask this question before we go to our final segments and let you go. No? So
No.
your name is Anthony. They call you Tony kasi siyempre Anthony, Tony, matik yun. But your nickname here in the Philippines was Toby. And I read a story, and correct, tell us if it's accurate. There's a reason why it's Toby is because of the mixed nuts na Toby. Mahilig ka raw kumain nun. Tama ba yan?
Let me ask you guys, kasi more than 30 years na ako hindi naka-uwi sa Philippines. Is there a Toby nuts pa rin dyan? Wala na.
Meron pa rin yata yung Toby.
May
Pero
konti
TOB
siguro, pero masikat na yung Toby Sporting Goods.
Toby Sporting Goods ngayon.
Okay.
Meron ba yan? I think.
Tama yung sinabi ni,
Diba?
Charlie. That time, popular yung Toby nuts or cashew nuts or any nuts.
Yes,
Ako,
yes.
ang very obsessed ako sa peanuts. Practice pa lang, in and out, talagang matakaw ko, talagang pwede ko ubusin isang ganon. I'm very obsessed with peanuts talagang ano. Ngayon, of course, I cut down kasi nila gout, you know. And then, you
Pero
know,
sino nagbansag sa'yo? Sino nagbansag sa'yo na Toby?
So who started calling you Toby?
Diyan na sa Lasal.
Okay.
Started dyan sa Lasal.
That far back pa pala. Okay.
No, but so prior to that, anong palayaw mo? Tony? Hindi.
You know what? Ang palayo ko, to be honest with you, doon sa family ko talaga, is Tunet.
Ha?
Tonet.
Parang Tunet.
Oh, Tunet.
Yan ang tawag sa akin ng lola ko eh. even my mga relatives ko na buhay pa, how are you, Tunet? Nandito sa States o sa Pinas.
Yeah.
Then Toby just
I know a couple of Tunets na lalaki actually.
ganon?
Yeah, na nickname nila.
I mean,
Pero so kaya naging Toby kasi I was wondering before, di ba? Anthony, normally Tony nga yan. And in fact, you do use Tony there in the States now, right? So
itong mga puti naman, Tone. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Tone. Okay. What can we call you? Whatever you find it's comfortable. Tone is good. Okay.
So kasi get your account. Yeah.
May iba naman very few knows Toby. I told them, okay. Yung may puti, they call me Toby. I told them ito talagang real nickname ko. They will recognize that.
Bumibisita ka ba rito sa Pilipinas every now and then?
You know what? I mean, you guys make me feel at home. Malay mo, you know, that's one of my plans actually na to visit. At least may kilala ko, diyan kayo, nandyan. I mean,
yeah. Give us a call, if you come over, kita-kita tayo. Sure.
Yeah.
I wala pa nga, to be honest with you, kasi I was raising up 4 children dito. So, I mean, yun naging busy nga, but again, it's no excuse. I have to really find time to go back to my roots.
Do you have a son? Do you have any of your children play basketball?
You know what? Good question. I feel sad about my eldest one. He's 6'5".
Oh wow!
Wow.
Naalala ko, I forgot the name of my buddies there. And was it Ruel Gomez or one or two of the other players said, hey, you know, gusto mo paaralin mo anak mo rito sa Pinas, kaming bahala. I was like traveling all around the US. I started to train him. Gusto na mag-basketball. But I was away. Sabi ko, ayoko naman na lumayo sa akin. Otherwise, I should be in the Philippines also. Kasi offer na, palaroin mo dito, will develop him.
Yeah.
I didn't pay too much attention. Sayang. He's not into sports, pero he's into healthcare. He's a healthcare professional.
Big boy din, nagmana kay daddy.
Oh, 6'5", yeah.
Oh.
How young is he now?
He's about 35.
Oh, okay. All right.
So Ruel Gomez was recruiting him for UV?
I think
University of Visayas?
I mentioned that one time, and there's one of my buddies, hey, sayang yung height niyan, palaroin mo rito.
Siyempre, di ba? Matik sa Pilipino yun, di ba? Pag 6'5".
Yeah. I said, oh man, you know what? Sabi ko, I missed that opportunity, but what can I do? You know, maybe God had a different plan, you know?
Yeah.
Are you still in touch with your former PBA players there?
Well, it's Ricky. And now Ricky moved to the West Coast. Ang nakita ko one time dito, that was before the pandemic, was si Yoyo Villamin.
Oh, yeah. Abed Gilabin is there also.
Yeah, Abed Gilabin. One time, the last time, kasi di ba, Abed has this condition, right?
Yeah.
But one time, lumaban ng LaSalle versus Ateneo dito, like exhibition game. And I think his son that time was an alumni of Ateneo, whatever.
Ateneo, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, naglaro sa Ateneo.
Michael Gidaben.
So he was coaching Ateneo and I was coaching the LaSalle.
Oh, okay.
Galing.
Kita kami nun, oo.
Okay,
And then
yeah.
one time, you know what? There was one in Queens na dumating si Francis Arnaiz noon. Doon si Tim Colossal. Well, like a type of PBA.
Yeah.
That was many years ago. I said more
I
than.
think Tim Colossus in Jersey also, isn't he?
Yes.
As far as I know.
He's,
And I know nasa side rin na yan si Dicky Bognot. Dicky
I think
Bognot.
they're the northern part, kami sa southern part.
Yeah.
And of course, I want to meet si I heard pero I never got the chance to see him. Si Anthony Mendoza. Ewan ko kung nandito pa
Yeah.
sa TV.
Okay. Nandiyan ba siya? Oh.
Been a while,
Would love to find him too. If he's willing to come on the show, di ba?
I'm
galing.
sure.
Yeah. Pero at least you're doing great. You know, unlike as we said, some of the other players aren't doing as well. But good for you. You found your team there.
That's my other question pala. Without mentioning names, if you don't want to, pero are you also helping some of the former players with regard to their financial future or?
I mean, Sid, napakagandang tanong yan. That's my goal actually. Sabi ko, you know what? I mean, I want to give back in terms of like being generous and helping, giving financial advice. Or even to the point like if extend help, if I feel like it's a genuine help, I don't mind. And I'm open to that. As a matter of fact, in terms of giving advice, kasi malaking bagay yung educational literacy, educational advice. So I'd love to do that. So I mean, as we are talking in this itong ating section na ito, I was telling people like it doesn't matter how magkano kinikita mo, it's what you keep. At the end, basically, you know what? The planning smartly at saka being really like focus on your goals. Ito ka mag-save, but you have to invest, with a good sense of mind at the same time, So hindi naman like na goal natin magpayaman kasi pag mayaman medyo off the track, hindi maganda, nagiging greedy na tayo, di ba?
Right. So pwede tayo maging contractor na lang or something.
Yeah, exactly. I mean dito yung mga yan sila LeBron James, meron sila sariling financial advisor. But usually yung mga successful.
Even here naman, alam ko the PBA does conduct financial literacy seminar for incoming rookies. So it's something that they started recently lang. So,
wow.
You want to also give your expertise and knowledge.
You know what? That's a good thing. When you mentioned that, Sid, I mean, I'd love to, just share my experience dito sa what I learned dito sa States, very extensive and knowledge-wise, of course. I mean, I'm sure na for former PBA, I mean, siguro pakikinggan din tayo, di ba?
Right.
Yeah,
no.
Absolutely.
Maybe when you come home, we can arrange something, no?
We could arrange, and then you guys will be my first contact, kayo.
Yes.
Tawagan natin yung PBA. You can give a talk or something, di ba?
That's my goal. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to, just share my experience in the same thing, helping.
Right.
Sure. It will be greatly appreciated here.
Set up a venture, how we could help this. Kaya nga, sabi mo nga, Charlie, maraming kawawa din ng mga retirees na sa basketball,
Yeah. Some, namatay na nga.
Yung mga namatay na,
bad situation, yeah.
And then paano yung pamilya nila. That's right. Hey, I'm always open. Suggest me, guys, but at the same time, kayong una ko kukontakin when you plan for this,
Yeah, we'll be very honored.
Itong segment natin saan natin mapapanood to?
It's going to be on our page on Facebook, and then it's on YouTube as well. I'll send you that link I sent you on YouTube. That's going to be there forever already. So hopefully
you can share it.
Yeah, you can share it. It's going to be embedded.
But I'm so happy that finally, I think I really planned for this today kasi sabi ko nako, after hindi na tuloy-tuloy ang sabi ni Charlie, and then I saw your former segment with other place. Sabi ko, you know what? Sino ba ako na I will delay this and say no? So finally,
well, we did it, and it was a great time. Good stories and all of that. But we have to enter now Guys, pahabol or pasok na tayo?
We're good.
Good.
Okay. Enter the final part of our show. It's called the Twilight Zone. That means we're about to end, but we have to finish our segment. The first segment of the Twilight Zone is brought to us by Tuminugan Farm. Tuminugan Farm discovered the wonders of Bukidnon, Mindanao, with charter adventure there today. Up in the cool highlands of Bukidnon lies a hidden gem. It's called Tuminugan Farms, the home of Hinilaban Adlay and Hinilaban Coffee and other farm-to-table goodness. It's the perfect start to your Mindanao adventure. Learn, sip coffee, or unwind in one of the cozy farm cottages. Discover the heart of sustainable living at Tuminugan Farm. Start your Mindanao adventure there today. So, tangkilikin nyo po mga produkto ng Tuminugan Farm, a very long-time partner of our show. Okay, I have a question for you, Toby. In your long basketball career, di ba, from, may sinasabi pa, madaming pera yan si Toby, sabi ni Ricky Relosa. Okay. Anyway, my question is, in your long basketball career, from LaSalle all the way to Shell, who were your 5 favorite teammates?
Okay, so one by one, of course. Well, sa LaSalle, I would say Naning Valenciano.
Okay, Naning.
And then, of course, I would in my first PABL stint sa Pure Foods, I would say si Hilonera.
Hilonera.
But I get along with anybody. Sa Philips, I would say si Benji.
Benji, okay.
Yep. Ginebra, I would say Ray Cuenco.
Okay.
And then I would say another one dito sa Ginebra also would be Rudy Distrito. So one of my guys.
Oh wow, okay.
Kompleto first 5 mo.
Oh,
that's good to know.
Magandang 5 yan. So 5 favorite teammates of Toby Poblador, Naning Valenciano, Hilonera, Benji Paras, Ray Cuenco, and Rudy Distrito. That was brought to us by Tuminugan Farm. Okay, I'll pass it on to Jay.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay, ikaw naman.
You had a decade-long career in basketball. What was your most favorite moment?
There you go. The coming from behind, winning that guy, unexpected, one of a kind, historical, game championship. Oh man, that's right.
Oh nga naman.
One of a kind,
Yeah.
I think everybody naman yata. Pati Ginebra fans would remember that's probably your favorite championship.
May nangyari na ba? Come from behind na nalo na ganon?
Well, San Miguel had.
Meron na 3-0. Meron na 3-0 na. San Miguel over Alaska.
Recently.
Yeah, I think that was the first.
That's good. Wow.
Yeah. Pero it did not match the drama of the Rudy Distrito.
Of course.
Oh yeah. That's right. I know. Yeah.
Diba? That was Before I go to my segment, konting anecdote lang on that. Game 7. I tweeted nga on the 30th anniversary. What's your favorite memory from that? Where were you when Rudy Distrito made that shot? That was a fellow sports writer. He was 13 years old at that time. Sabi niya, he was watching from the bleachers, si Joel Orellana. And then he said, on the bus ride daw home, sabi ng bus driver, libre na raw lahat ng pasahero kasi nanalo raw ang Ginebra.
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine that? In-announce ng conductor, wala, libre tayong lahat kasi champion ng Ginebra. Can you imagine that, di ba? Wala pang social media nun. Kaya, di ba?
Exactly,
amazing talaga.
I'm trying to remember the name of the guy doon sa crowd, mismo sa may bleachers. May isang tao doon na he was so diehard. Grabe, alam mo, kulang na lang pwede siya palabasin doon sa Coliseum Pero pag sinabi ni Coach Jaworski, hindi mo pwedeng galawin yan. Talagang, he was our like the cheerer on top of the bleachers, Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name, or if I could recall him. Maybe he's not around anymore. We don't know. Pero talagang he would ignite the crowd.
Yeah. Hindi yung maintindihan, but rinig na rinig siya ng buong ultra.
Grabe,
Ito, may sumagot na. Raul Bautista daw.
Oh, my goodness. Thanks for that. Wow. Raul Bautista. There you go. Oh, thank you.
Lupit nun.
Grabe mga fans natin. Alam, pati yan alam.
That's
Diba?
good. This is a very nice segment. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve,
Sige,
go.
sige, my segment naman, Toby. If you could have dinner with any basketball personality, living or dead, American or Filipino, na-meet mo na, hindi mo pa na-meet, who would it be and, what would you talk about?
I would say si Kobe Bryant.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Pero
because
Chicago Bulls fan, ha? Okay.
yeah, you know what happened? Because I would say, honestly, personally, I would say he would be the one closest to the style of Michael Jordan. Even though, of course, there are always debates. You know what, greatest of all time. But I cannot compare his style of play to LeBron. I would say siya yung closest sa akin that will probably resemble. Yeah, of course, my favorite is Michael Jordan, but
Mhm.
that will resemble the style of Michael Jordan, if I'm not mistaken. So yun. And then, although of course, iba yung kanyang persona, kasi si Michael was like he had the charisma, but this guy was very effective. He had like number of championships. He was effective, well respected in the team, in his team. Yep.
What would you ask him or talk about?
Hey, I would ask him, what? How would you help the next generation develop that type of style of basketball? What makes you? I'll ask him what makes you unique. Because you know what? Not many players who are in high school made it big in the NBA. Of course, LeBron is there, him. But I think he has a different way to attract people. Talagang he carries a different brand. I'll tell him what makes you unique in terms of like really creating your own identity, diba? He's such a big crowd drawer at the same time. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Gosh, gone too soon lang.
Gone too soon, yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, Kobe Bryant. Interesting
Yeah.
answer.
Nice,
Okay.
nice. Oh, there haven't been too many Kobe Bryant answers. So, but my Michael Jordan madalas eh. Pero,
Without an
understandable
exception,
yun.
Michael Jordan talaga.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, di ba?
Mm.
Okay, that's great. Okay. Oh, ito, bago tayo bumitaw talaga. This is the one I was telling you about. It's called Hello Porky. That's the greeting of Joe Cantada to his son. So now it's your time to greet, acknowledge, thank, shout out to anyone you'd like to before we say goodbye.
Well, I'd like to say all the best sa ating mga Pinoy friends sa Philippines. Kayo, especially kayo, yung those three guys here right now, kayo si Sid, ikaw Charlie, but I'm so happy that you brought this up. So hopefully you'll continue more power sa inyo. Of course, to my old team, the Hinebra, and some of my old buddies, of course, alive man o wala na, but I wish them the best. Good luck to the family. Of course, at the same time, I look forward na I will come visit my native country soon. And at the same time, tumulong man, kundi man sa basketball in some other ways na that will prove to be more worthwhile. And again, that's it. We live in a different times right now. I guess we have to be focused on more serious things in life about family, retirement, about just having peace of mind, sharing the love and the joy. That's all we need. And thanks everyone for watching, and more power again to Sid, Charlie, and Jay, and everyone.
Salamat
Thank
sa'yo,
you.
Toby.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. No? So that's the Toby Poblador story here on Eternity of Basketball, episode 270. Before we let him go, we're just going to remind everybody we are part of the Globally Ballin Network. So please check out the shows and the segments on the Globally Ballin Network. Of course, San Miguel Corporation powers our show. Thank you so much to SMC in cooperation with Tuminugan Farm, who's been with us for a long time already. Thank you to the Archives, Diaries, and Sports Bureau for the photos and the information that we share, among others. And then, sino ba nag-birthday in the past couple of weeks? Medyo nawala tayong show. Ito, medyo Octoberians. Alton Lister, Benji Paras, Mon Fernandez, Al David, Django Arce, Freddy Abuda, Cho Season, Sani Cabato, Worley Cuevas, Willie Marshall, Kinito Henson, Dodot Jaworski, Atoy Ko, Rad Pasco, and today is the birthday of Charlie Favis.
Happy birthday to everybody.
Birthday.
Happy birthday.
To all
And of
those
course,
people.
King Osbok.
I was booked last
Oo nga.
night, Dante
Happy
Silverio.
birthday pala kay Dante Silverio.
And
So,
abot ko na rin, happy birthday din sa daughter ko nung
yes,
Thursday.
happy
Happy
birthday to
Happy
Miss
birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday to your daughter.
Mm.
Diba?
And
Okay,
then,
so just for the record, Toby played 25 games in the PBA in those 3 seasons. For the 2 franchises, Ginebra and Cell average almost 4 points a game. But that's just a small part of the story because we heard it already here on episode 270. So that's it for us today for episode 270. It's now in the books. Sa ngalan ni Sid Ventura at ni Jay Mercado, maraming salamat kay Toby Poblador at sa lahat ng nanood para sa atin today. To Aaron and to Carla in the background. I'm Charlie Cuna. We're gonna go. We're gonna have our next guest. We'll announce it on our page as soon as we can. Till then, keep safe and ingat lahat ng tao. God bless you all. Toby,
God bless
mabuhay
you.
ka. Hope to see you when you come over. All right?
God bless you guys. God bless you.
Okay.
See you,
Thank you,
Toby.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Ingat, guys. Jay,
Take
ingat.
care.
Bye, Carla. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Ban, tapos
A leader in key sectors so vital to the growth of our nation. Food, beverage, packaging, infrastructure, energy, and power. Proudly Filipino, through our well-loved brands, we carry the flag overseas. Yet we've always held out for ourselves a larger purpose. To use our scale, size, and dynamism to deliver products and services that can unlock and accelerate new opportunities for growth and drive our economy forward. We are committed to contribute to a resilient and globally competitive Philippines, where businesses like San Miguel can use their resources and imagination to expand the economy and ensure that prosperity is widely shared. Today, our focus is on generating investments and projects that will enable our country to achieve its full promise. Malasakit is woven into all that we do, from ensuring that more Filipinos are food secure, have access to reliable, sustainable, and affordable energy, world-class roads, airports, mass transit, stronger communities, and greater economic opportunities. We are helping build the Philippines that can carry our 110 million strong population into a future whose defining challenges of our time will be an energy transition, resource scarcity, and the need for greater inclusiveness. As a company, we have set our sights on building the nation of our dreams. By leveraging our expertise, leadership, and reach, as San Miguel, we will do what it takes to build a better future for all Filipinos.